It's time for GMA3. Overnight, a man arrested, accused of igniting one of the massive fires in Washington state. More than 10,000 acres scorched in Spokane. Entire neighborhoods burned down. Hundreds of homes destroyed. Crews raced to contain the flames as residents return home to find ashes. Scary close call.
No.
A bison caught on camera. The innocent mistake at Yellowstone National Park that turned dangerous. Summer is heating up, and so is anticipation for FX and Ryan Murphy's new FX drama, The Shard, starring Kaya Gerber. We have all the details on what's happening in this 1980s seductive drama. It's time for GMA3.
The Shard looks so good, doesn't it?
It really does.
Oh, it does. Hey, good to see you. I'm Gio Benito.
And I'm Rebecca Jarvis here with Rhiannon and Allie, and we're so glad you could join us on this Tuesday. Are you guys enjoying summer?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
it's
moving too fast. It's moving too fast, but cover your ears because you're not going to want to hear this. Pumpkin spice latte season is officially here, and if it feels like the fall favorite drinks are here even earlier than ever, it's because they are. And some of the biggest brands in coffee are getting ready to face off. We're going to have the details on that.
Every year, sooner and sooner.
Yeah, sooner and sooner, and it's making more and more money for the companies who make it. We might not be buyers, but there's a lot of them. And when it comes to things to celebrate, chocolate chip cookies are very close to the top of the list. Chefs Christina, Tosi, and Danielle Sepsy are here for National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. They are baking up some delicious treats. I cannot wait to eat.
I could do without the lattes, not without the cookies, so I'm excited about that. But we are going to start here with that wildfire disaster in Washington state. More than 10,000 acres have now burned in Spokane as firefighters race to contain the flames, while many evacuees return to their homes only to find them burnt to the ground. It's so awful. Alex Stone is in Spokane with the latest now. Alex.
Hey, Gio, yeah, this is one of those homes where a family came back and this is what they found. We are in what was the basement of the home. Everything from up above as the home was burning collapsed down onto here. This filing cabinet, still warm, almost hot to the touch. The water lines are still open and spewing water. This family was not able to find much.
Officials announcing the arrest of a suspect they say is responsible for starting the Old Trails fire, the most destructive of the three fires currently ravaging Spokane.
The witness, a citizen, very good citizen, noticed a male standing on the side of the road looking into the trees as he was going to pick somebody up. About 10 minutes later, as he was coming back through the area, he noticed the male was bending down near some grass.
More than 10,000 acres have burned in the Spokane area. Fire trucks surrounded by huge blazes as crews rush to contain the flames. The sheriff saying 14 people are unaccounted for, but incredibly, nobody has been killed or even seriously injured, despite the flames moving so quickly.
That's our house right there. It's about to go down in flames.
Close to 70,000 residents forced to evacuate. Firefighters say at least 700 homes have been destroyed, but that number could increase substantially.
I've been to a lot of places around the world, and I can tell you today that that's a war zone.
Families digging through the remains of their homes.
My childhood photos, everything that, you can't get back.
Jana Jensen grew up in this house, her childhood home gone.
I feel lost. Every memory of my children are down there. Every memory of my grandchildren are down there. I just feel empty. I can't even say I feel hurt.
And across the West, more wildfires erupting. Crews capturing this massive fire NATO as they work to contain the Coleman Creek fire in southwest Oregon.
Guys, take a look at this. So as everything came down, this was the family's refrigerator right here, and they tell us the only thing to survive out of all of this, as they've been looking, they haven't found any rings or anything else in here, was this red apple that is untouched. It looks like you could pick it up and eat it. It rolled out of the refrigerator when it collapsed down onto here, and it's the only thing of color in all of this ash, that red apple right there, guys.
Wow.
Just incredible. Thank you for that report. Just devastating to see.
Devastating, truly.
We now turn to the latest close call at Yellowstone National Park after a bison was caught on camera chasing after a child who made a simple mistake, but it led to a very scary scene.
No.
Another close encounter with a bison in Yellowstone, this time with a child.
Turn around. Oh my God, no. Children.
This group walking dangerously close, but then a young boy makes an innocent mistake.
You're way too close. Dude, what are you doing?
Oh my God. No. Oh, no.
He takes off running, and the bison follows, another tourist catching the chase on camera.
I'm thinking I'll just catch a cute video of this bison walking on the boardwalk, and then the kid ran by.
The bison eventually slowing down.
Nothing else happened, and the bison kind of wandered off. We were all kind of just trying to get our heart rates down because we kind of expected the worst to happen.
She's just gone for it.
This is just the latest incident involving a bison at the country's oldest national park. Weeks ago, shocking video of 65-year-old grandfather Carl McDaniel being launched 8 feet in the air by one, going viral. The landing broke his femur bone.
He just kept coming, and he was more aggressive. And as soon as he got off that tree, he launched me in the air.
Experts say even though bison may appear slow, they can run 3 times faster than humans and will defend their space when they feel threatened.
The rule is to stay at least 25 yards away. At this time of year, especially with males, make that 50 yards. If you see an animal that's in your path and you need to go that path, there's no other option for you, sit back and wait. Waiting is not going to kill you. Not waiting may.
Good advice there. Bison are responsible for more injuries to visitors than any other wild animal, according to park officials. And bison are so unpredictable. Yeah. Remember, this is not a zoo.
No,
these animals are not in captive. They are able to do whatever they want, whenever they want. So you just have to remember that.
They're in the wilds, in their home.
Yeah. Good points. Okay. Pumpkin spice latte.
Okay, let's talk about that.
It feels like summer. We still have more than a month left, but when it comes to coffee, well, those pumpkin spice lattes are hitting the stores earlier than ever, and the biggest brands in the coffee game are ready to face off. Take a look.
Just like Puxatawny Phil signals the end of winter,
it's Puxatawny Phil!
The pumpkin spice latte now signals the end of summer.
I'm gonna have to quit drinking coffee. And I love coffee.
But is fall coming too soon, even for lovers of the autumnal drink? Dunkin' Donuts announcing that pumpkin is back, starting on August 19th. Starbucks not far behind, announcing that their fall menu will be in stores August 25th.
In addition to the classic PSLs, you'll be able to find the new pumpkin spice chai.
We're ready in August. I feel like it's the perfect time.
It's my favorite drink, like, year-round, no matter what. If it's not in stock, I always try to find, like, a pumpkin chai, like, at a grocery store to make it at home, because I love the pumpkin menu.
But it's not just pumpkin spice and everything nice.
I'm still soaking in summer, so I'm like not quite ready.
Pumpkin spice is big business for the coffee giants and countless other businesses with pumpkin spice products. One estimate saying that the pumpkin spice market is worth $1.7 billion globally.
So usually think of pumpkin and spice as very autumnal. Consumers are coming in for these beverages, and increasingly so year after year. It stands to reason that the companies are going to continue to put them out there early.
There you have it. So if you've been clamoring for it, you're going to get it. And everybody else, just sit tight. I'm sure there will be a coffee for you as well. Coming up here, we have an honor that's more than just all right, all right, all right. We've got the details on Matthew McConaughey's home state, giving him a Texas-sized celebration.
All right, we're back now with Pop News and Sophie Flay. What's up?
Hey, guys. Well, let's begin Pop News with your friendly neighborhood superhero. Taking his talents worldwide, Spider-Man Brand New Day made a gigantic debut over the weekend, and the records keep getting bigger. Tom Holland, Zendaya, and the whole cast and crew have officially made this Spider-Man movie the biggest domestic box office opening in movie history, with $360 million in ticket sales, a number that soars past the previous record holder, 2019's Avengers Endgame. And in case you were wondering what a fraction of those ticket sales mean in terms of seats, AMC Theater says that over the first 5 days, they sold 10.2 million tickets. And Spotify also revealed that 3 songs from the soundtrack experienced massive spikes in streaming over the weekend as well. And while Spider-Man Brand New Day is in a theater near you, the superhero is also headed to the U.S. Open. The USTA announcing for the 3rd year in a row they are collaborating with Marvel for limited edition covers featuring each of the 5 boroughs of New York City, and they will be available for free during Fan Week. Pretty cool.
So cool.
Yeah. And I think it was almost $1 billion globally for the movie. It's incredible.
It's so good.
Yeah.
We've both seen it. It's amazing.
Amazing,
right?
yeah, and you gotta go see it too. And in TV news, summer is heating up, and so is the anticipation for FX and Ryan Murphy's new 80s drama, The Shards. The cast, Kaya Gerber, Homer Gear, Igby Rigney, Graham Campbell, and Hayes Warner took over Berlin, Germany yesterday, bringing some cool style, and Disney Plus even got to catch up with Kaya Gerber at the premiere. Check it out.
What episode or scene are you looking forward to fancying the most? Definitely Dance Off. I think that's such a fun episode. Or episode 8. Gets pretty spicy.
Well, before fans get to see the dance-off scene that she's talking about, the Shards actually debuted an 80s-inspired music video to give us a taste of what's in store. As the description to the video says, dance like nobody's watching, even though someone definitely is. Shards premieres tomorrow on FX, Hulu, and Hulu on Disney+. So excited for that.
Yes, I interviewed the cast tonight on Nightline, and I asked Kaya and Homer about their parents being married. You know, Cindy. You'll have to hear what they have to say about it.
Oh, I can't wait for that. And some more news that's more than just all right. An Alamo Drafthouse in Austin, Texas is about to officially be renamed the Matthew McConaughey Cinema in tribute to the actor, producer, and, of course, proud Texan. The Oscar winner graduated from the University of Texas at Austin, teaches film classes there, and he's become an unofficial mascot for the University of Texas football team. McConaughey has certainly made his share of memorable moments on screen, from Dazed and Confused to Interstellar and Dallas Buyers Club. The official dedication of the theater happens next Monday, complete with the screening of his new film, The Rivals of Mzea King. McConaughey will be there to introduce the movie and take part in a Q&A. Afterwards, McConaughey sharing in a statement to have a theater dedicated in my name in the city that shaped so much of who I am means a great deal to me.
Oh, he is such a good guy.
Yeah.
Such a good guy. Thank you so much, Sophie. Appreciate it. All right, coming up here, Tori Johnson has deals and steals from award-winning body care to high-protein pasta. You know I love that.
Yes.
And kitchen gadgets, all at least 50% off. It's time to shop when we come back.
We are back now with Deals and Steals, and Tori Johnson has fabulous products to treat yourself with, and they are all from small businesses. Hello, Tori.
Okay, so we're starting with knobs. It stands for no BS, none of the bad stuff, no bad stuff in your toothpaste.
This is toothpaste.
That is toothpaste. Think of it as dehydrated toothpaste. Instead of liquid in a tube, you bite, brush, and you're done. So great to travel with. We've got yes, you're gonna, trust me, today, this afternoon, you're gonna try one of those, and you're gonna text me and say, oh my God, now I know why. It's the #1 selling toothpaste on TikTok, 3 million jars sold. Even Michael Strahan, who was a skeptic, when he took them after a segment, he said to me, you know what, I like it. Today's the day to try them if you haven't already, because every pack is 50% off.
Excellent.
It's a good one. Okay, so this is 5 cents. They've got 15,000 5-star reviews. Give this little one here a spritz. It's called In Too Deep. This company is spray it on yourself. It smells so good. It smells so good, I promise.
Ooh, it smells amazing.
What they're all about is goodbye to the single signature scent. Instead, you know how your mood always changes, your outfit changes, your needs of the day change.
Different.
Exactly. So layer, create what works for you that day. That's what this line is all about. We've got travel and full sizes, really phenomenal, and all half price.
I like the name. Happy Tears, life of the party.
There you go. Our friend Jesse Metcalf was here. His neutral skin always sells out. We've got a big variety of his products. So this is a brand new one right here. This is it's a PDRN. It's a spray that's like the hottest trend right now in beauty.
PDRN.
Exactly, that ingredient. And it's just for hydration, instant glow. It's fabulous. And then his 4-step routine. #1 seller is, of course, what Gio has in his hand. Oh, no, sorry. You've got it. The under-eye serum. Our viewers call that Botox in a bottle. Everything's designed to be used together to deliver results. 50 off plus Jesse's throwing in free shipping on that one.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah. Okay, this brush, 5 million of those sold. It's a miracle brush for a reason. Detangles, but also massages the scalp, feels really good. So you don't want a brush that tugs and pulls on your hair, but instead gets the tangles out, also massages your scalp, feels really good. They've got a travel size, full size. This repair mask is great too, and it's all slashed in half. We love it. All right, and then over here we've got protein pasta. This is so great.
Gio's been eyeing this.
High protein, low carbs, high fiber. We love when Aresh is here to be able to do his cooking segments. He credits this with losing 150 pounds and keeping it off. It's about healthy comfort food that tastes great. Every bundle is half price.
8 grams of protein per box.
Okay, finally. All right, Rebecca.
Yes.
I need you to grab this.
Okay.
Rhiannon, grab this.
Okay.
So typically, if you add a zucchini, one hand like a regular
Okay,
scissor.
one hand.
Hold this with one hand.
Got it.
Hold this, come over the bowl right here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I love that. Oh my gosh. This is
Look at that. You can do thin, thick slices any way you want. Instead of a knife, let
That's amazing.
Gio
try it.
Does it feel easy or like?
No, easy,
it's
very,
so
very.
easy.
Well, I was thinking I could give it to the kids and not be nervous.
There's no struggle on this. Every one of these
Look
is
at that.
genius in terms of how easy it makes
That's
it preparing.
so nice.
You can even use that on a pineapple, you guys.
Oh, wow.
All half price.
Thank you, Tori.
Great.
And we have partnered with all these companies on these great products, and you can get them at GMAdeals.com. 2 stellar chefs will be here with us for chocolate chip cookies.
All right, welcome back to GMA3. Let's get right over to Maggie Rulli with the latest headlines you need to know. Hey, Maggie.
Thanks, guys. Here's what you need to know. The parasite outbreak linked to lettuce has turned deadly after 2 deaths were reported in Michigan. Officials say both people had significant underlying health conditions, and doctors say the risk of death is extremely low. Nationwide, more than 18,000 people have gotten sick in 45 states. The FDA has linked the outbreak in Michigan and 8 other states to iceberg lettuce sourced by Taylor Farms in central Mexico and served at some Taco Bell restaurants. Video shows the dramatic moment a man was pulled from a construction truck just before a train crashed into it at a Pennsylvania crossing. Officials say the red truck became stuck on the tracks after colliding with another vehicle. The Neptune Fire Company says the driver was cleared from the truck just 16 seconds before impact. The driver was not hurt. A firefighter and a bystander helped get him to safety. MySpace may be making a comeback. The brothers who own the social network say they're planning to relaunch it, and they're just waiting for the right moment. MySpace was the biggest social network in the world in the 2000s. The owners say they want the new version to feel different from today's algorithm-driven apps. No word yet on a launch date. That's what you need to know. Back to you guys.
But how do you pick your top 8 friends now? All right, Maggie, thank you so much. You can catch What You Need to Know with 2 episodes dropping daily over on Disney+. Rhiannon and Rebecca.
I better be in your top 8, Gio. I'm just telling you. It's time to celebrate National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. And so we have 2 chefs, not 1 but 2, to make some of the best cookies around and bake up some elevated takes on classics, which I'm really excited about. And Christina Tosi is the chef and founder of Milk Bar, which just started selling its new baking mixes on its website. I'm so excited about that. And Danielle Sepsy is the owner of the Hungry Gnome Catering and Baked Goods and author of the Scone Queen Bakes. It is so great to have both of you with us today, ladies. Yes, we are so excited to get baking. And to make this even a little more fun, we're going to dive into this cookie jar right here, and you're going to pick out 3 ingredients that we're going to incorporate into your cookies. So what do you got?
Not your average chocolate chip cookies, guys.
Okay.
We're adding a little bit of peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Okay. We've got salty pretzels. We love a salty sweet combination. And a hint of cinnamon. A little bit goes a long way. Just kind of adds some warmth, especially with peanut butter.
Okay.
It really adds some depth.
Okay, so how do we incorporate them all? Tell us what to do.
So I start this recipe with butter and some shortening. The shortening actually adds some tenderness to the dough. Okay. And butter just equals delicious flavor always. And then dark brown sugar, white sugar, and then we add the peanut butter to that. And we just get it light and fluffy. Guys, when you make cookies, you've got to beat the butter and sugar a lot. So you break down those harsh granules of the sugar. Exactly. And that's how you're going to have a better, more moist, delicious cookie and not something that's dense from all those harsh sugar granules weighing it down. So you just blend that all together until fluffy. Then we have our dry ingredients. For this cookie, I'm using all-purpose flour because I do want it to be kind of thick and nice and like pleasantly dense. Okay. And I'm adding to that salt. Always a good balance of salt and sweet when you're baking. Baking powder just to give it a little lift, and that cinnamon we talked about. We whisk that together. We add that into our butter mixture.
That to that?
Yep. Okay. And our vanilla, of course. We always add our extract with our fat because scientifically fat carries flavor. So it makes everything a little more pronounced.
The audience approves. I like that.
We mix that together until it's a thick, wonderful dough. And then we toss in our mix-ins, which I have here, some bittersweet chocolate chips, some peanut butter chips, and then those pretzels. And for the pretzels, you want to use something like a sourdough pretzel because it will retain its crunch. It won't get kind of stale feeling and chewy, so it'll be really crunchy all throughout. And we're left with this really thick, chunky, wonderful dough.
Yeah, and these are slice and bake cookies.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
mean?
Does this need to sit out, or do we want it cold?
So we do want it cold. We take our dough, we basically form a log, just like you see in the grocery store.
Like this?
Exactly.
Look at this beautiful log.
And what's nice about it is you can freeze it and then just thaw it a little bit and slice a little bit off
so you
as
literally
you need.
can just slice whatever size you want.
We want these thick.
Okay.
So
would you,
about
are these
an inch and a half thick. These are like 6 ounce.
Oh, so I'm not even
chunky
doing
monkeys.
it thick enough.
Yep.
So are these cookies you'll make on your Food Network show?
So not this exact recipe, but we've got lots of other cookie recipes, cakes, cinnamon buns, all different things. I have a new show coming out called Best Bake Ever on Food Network, on their YouTube and on television. The YouTubes air actually August 27th. We're going to be baking in my home kitchen, and then you'll get a sneak peek into my bakery, which is also really, really fun. But we'll be creating up all your favorite classic bakes, but I'm going to give you all my secrets so you can make the best bakes at home.
Secrets. And since this is falling apart, is it because it wasn't cold enough?
It wasn't cold.
It wasn't cold. Okay.
You're doing great.
Am I doing something wrong?
This dough is very forgiving. You're just going to
it should look like
have
this.
nice big mounds. Exactly.
Okay.
And then we bake it at a higher temperature just to retain that thickness, about 375. And we've got this salty,
How is it?
sweet, chewy, but dense in a good way.
I thought this was going to taste like a peanut butter cookie. It doesn't.
It's not overly peanut butter.
Yeah.
Just the touch.
Time to make. You made an amazing chocolate chip cookie.
Is this a babble now? Is this a cookie babble,
her
Christina?
secret ingredients. Let's see. What do we have?
This is giving summer. Freeze-dried strawberries, marshmallows, and rainbow sprinkles. Come on, we need them. We need a little
Big
sugar.
fans of rainbow sprinkles in my house. Okay, so what are we doing?
Just like Danielle, classic cookie starts with great unsalted butter. Fat equals flavor. Some eggs, some vanilla, and to that we're going to add milk powder for chew and depth of flavor.
That adds depth.
Milk powder. It's Baker's #1 chocolate chip cookie secret. Today you heard it here.
I have never used that before.
Are you ready for this? Here's another one you probably haven't used. This is oat flour.
You
wouldn't think, right? A pastry chef that can make any cookie. My favorite chocolate chip cookie actually has oat flour. We love it so much we've made a baking mix around it so that if you don't have oat flour at home, you can get it through our website, milkbarstore.com. But it adds this deep, rich depth of flavor that is what you want in a chocolate chip cookie.
Yes.
So to that, we're going to add all of these mix-ins. So chocolate chunks, chocolate chips, and then we're calling this our summertime compost cookie. So it's a clean out the cupboards, but with the summer in mind, right, Rebecca? So freeze-dried strawberries, marshmallows, pretzels,
You
rainbow
got pretzels
sprinkles.
in yours too. Okay.
A little salty sweet. We can't help ourselves.
Yes.
And what you get is this beautiful, just joyful cookie dough mixture. You can scoop it big, you can scoop it small, you can eat it as is. Gio, I know that you already stole a pinch, but you're also already digging into the cookie.
He doesn't have to work, he gets to eat.
My favorite part about the classic Milk Bar compost cookie is that you can personalize it in any way. I make this at home with my kids on a rainy day, on a sunny day when they feel like doing something. You can literally just grab a mix and then go to the pantry and be like, all right, what are we feeling today?
These are delicious.
It's almost like a cupcake in a cookie.
That is such a great point.
Well, there you go. Now you can trademark it, make some money.
You know what I love about these two cookies? They're very different and both so delicious. But both chocolate chip cookies.
Both
chocolate chip cookies. You two are the best. Thank you, ladies.
Yes,
thank you. Now I get to eat.
Did you get to try this one too, Rebecca?
I
know. I'm coming.
So good. You can get these recipes on GoodMorningAmerica.com, and Danielle's show, Best Bakes Ever, premieres on Food Network's YouTube channel on August 27th. By the way, she had a baby 3 weeks ago. Can you believe that? Coming up, we have stars of Super Troopers here to tell us about their new movie. Don't go anywhere. These are so good.
All right, we are back now with two of the stars of Super Troopers 3, Kevin Heffernan and Jay Chandrasekhar, who also co-wrote and directed the movie. Excuse me, they do everything, and they're here to tell us all about it.
Guys.
Welcome.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
Guys, it's been 25 years since Super Troopers. So Jay, tell us about that, because what's it like for you now returning to this franchise here?
Well, we made a second one in 2018. So it's been 6 years since then, right? Yeah. Is that right? 8 years?
It's more impressive to talk about the first one, Jay.
It is. I make movies. I'm not the math Indian.
The math Indian.
It's great. It's great to be back. I mean, you just kind of grow the mustache and get the crew cut and then slip right into the uniform. Ready to go.
We were very young back then.
That.
Very young. I mean, we met each other when we were 18 years old.
Wow.
So, and we all went to college together, and we've been together since. So
Let's watch a clip of Super Troopers 3.
I brought a gift.
What? Oh my goodness. Oh, how sweet.
I wrapped it myself. I used to work at Macy's.
Gandhi.
It's my favorite film.
Oh, please. You've seen Gandhi?
I have. I watched it recently on my watch.
You know, Dad thinks he looks like Sir Ben Kingsley.
Well, I don't know about that.
He wishes Ben Kingsley. He puts the hot in Mahatma.
I hear they're making a sequel.
How? He dies in the end.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. And Kevin, you actually brought,
I know.
we have you to thank for these cool.
Yeah, I made these myself.
Well done.
And,
They're popcorn buckets.
Awesome. They're well crafted.
What did you think when you saw this?
It's unbelievable. We made it. Oh my God, we have a popcorn bucket.
Yes, look at that.
The resemblance.
Yeah, you can get these, I guess, at the theater.
Be? Which one of you?
I think it's clearly me.
It's clearly him. It's got the better mustache.
Plus, you can
oh, yeah. Here, you want to wear yours?
That's good. Yeah, look at that.
It's so obvious from the two of you together how long you have been truly like doing this thing together. And it all started with the improv troupe Broken Lizards.
We went to Colgate University and started a comedy group there. And then we moved to New York and reformed as Broken Lizard.
How hard was it to come up with that name, Broken Lizard?
Well, look, to be honest, we spent 3 days coming up with all sorts of different names. And then I went to the poster store and unilaterally changed it to Broken Lizard.
Because they had the right color poster paper?
I just wanted people to think of Monty Python.
Yes.
And they made 4 or 5 movies, and this is our 9th movie.
We could have had a better name though, like Chocolate Speedo.
We were almost. That was the name I took.
That was the better name, guys.
Chocolate Speedo.
Chocolate Speedo. That'd been great. Come on.
But you can feel the history and the safety and like sort of security and trusting each other in all of this. That's really fun.
Yeah, no, I think it translates a little bit on the screen. I think that's what our fans like about it. Is it feels like you're hanging out with a bunch of friends, and we are old friends, and then people can kind of join that group and have a laugh with us. So I think that's why the movies kind of resonate. So.
Yeah, the chemistry is palpable. So obviously you play Super Trooper. So I want to ask you some little law enforcement questions. Let's see what you can do here. Which one of you is most likely to get arrested in real life?
Ever since we made the movie, the cops, they won't give us tickets anymore.
We get out of tickets.
We can speed.
Wait, are you for real?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, all the time we get out of tickets.
He got pulled over on the freeway going down to San Diego, and he was speeding quite a bit.
We were throwing out the first pitch at a Padres game. And so I was late, and you can't be late for the first pitch. So I was on my way down there. I got pulled over by a cop, and he was like, "Where are you going so fast?" I said, "I'm throwing the first pitch out at the Padres game." He said, "Who are you to throw the first pitch out at a Padres game?" That was my chance. I was like, "I made a movie called Super Troopers." And he was like, "Oh, hold on a second." And he went back to his car, and then he came back and he said, "Can I give you an escort to the stadium?"
Oh,
and I said, "Yeah."
Good.
Rollers on.
Yeah. And so I went to the stadium, and we got to the stadium, and there were a bunch of cops lined up in front of the stadium. I got out of the car, and I said, "What are you guys doing here?" And he said, "Well, it went out over the radio that Farva, my character, was pulled over, and we wanted to make sure you made it on time. And so we're glad to see you here."
So what you're saying is you wouldn't get arrested.
We don't get arrested.
You can't get arrested. Okay, so which one of you would make the better trooper in real life?
Me, right?
I don't know. Probably you. Yeah. Well, he's kind of our director, right? So he's the leader. He's kind of, imposes his will on us, and that kind of stuff. So I think he's got a leadership and authority to him.
I'm a little bossy.
Who from the cast was most likely to break character and start laughing?
I don't. We kind of talk about it. Like, since we've known each other for so long, it's hard for us to break because there's nothing new between us. So what we do is we try to break our guest actors. And one of our main guest actors is Brian Cox, who you know from like Succession, and he's a guy who is hard to break. And we try to get him, and he just kind of yells at us. So he doesn't really. He just kind of gets mad at us.
So he didn't break?
He doesn't break. Well, he only breaks when he gets annoyed with us. He's like, all right, let's keep going here. Come on.
Well, can't wait to see what the Super Troopers are up to this time. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having
Congratulations.
us. Thank you.
Super Troopers 3 is in theaters on Friday. All right, coming up, an inside look at Betrayal, Dirty Secrets, how one family was deceived by a police officer's double life. Is it these officers?
Super Troopers.
Maybe?
Super Troopers.
It could be.
We are back with Betrayal, Dirty Secrets, the 3-part docuseries based on the #1 true crime podcast. And joining us now are podcast host Andrea Gunning and Caroline Barrega, the woman at the heart of the story of a family caught in a police officer's double life. Thank you so much to both of you for joining us. We really appreciate it. And Caroline, I want to start with you. Take us back to the beginning of how you ended up on this show. You reached out to a woman who was featured on an earlier season of Betrayal after you discovered your husband was investigated for having affairs not just on the clock, but in his police car?
Wow.
I did. I was driving in the middle of the night on a long road trip with my then 16-year-old daughter, and she actually found the podcast. And at that time, she said, hey, like, this sounds like something we could really be into. And after a handful of episodes and sitting in silence, we both looked at each other, and she broke the silence and said this could be our family. And I was so inspired to hear someone have so much strength and bravery that I wrote in.
Wow. Andrea, let's bring you in. What was it about Caroline's story that really struck a chord with your team?
Yeah, so when Caroline reached out, we thought this may be an episode. But when we saw the investigation files and heard the recordings, they really showed the extent of Joel's behavior and his lies, and we knew this had to be a season.
And we have a clip here, but just to set this up, Caroline, your daughter, Nicole, was in the hospital when you and your husband were still together. And you say that her dad had been making excuses for days why he was too busy with work to visit until he finally showed up. So let's take a look.
At the time, I thought, oh, thank goodness he's come by and he's able to see her. But this picture's time-stamped. And that same day, I have timestamps of him exchanging messages with someone where he made arrangements to meet them. He was doing things that were dishonest and deceitful to our family and to our marriage while we were there. This picture infuriates me now.
Wow. Wow. All right. And Andrea, Caroline's ex-husband, who declined to participate in the podcast, but previously said he acknowledges that he has made mistakes, has retired, and was never charged with any crimes. Why is it important to tell these stories?
You know, oftentimes, Gio, people lean in to these stories because of the deception and the lies, but I believe that they stay for the healing and the resilience of these women. And I think it's important to tell these stories to show that moments like this are not permanent and you can rebuild and you can overcome. And that's why I keep doing this work.
Do you see it as a form of justice?
I not only see it as justice, but I feel like it's validation for the storytellers and the women who write in. What people don't understand a lot of times is that everything that is said on the podcast and the docuseries has to be vetted by multiple sources. So it's so validating to see that the split screen life and what you thought was normal is something that you're able to heal from, and you begin to feel this validation and truth from.
Andrea?
Yeah, you know, when people weaponize the truth and weaponize your sense of reality, it's important to get your story out there. And for Caroline, I believe that sharing her story was getting her truth out there, and that was important for her healing.
We appreciate both of you sharing your time with us today. Andrea and Caroline, thank you. And Betrayal, Dirty Secrets is streaming now on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+, and we will be right back.
All right, thank you so much for watching.
Have a great day, everybody.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.